Hello friends, I found this used wooden arrow in my stash. This is from Dollar Tree. I applied an ample amount of Mod Podge onto there, and I'm going to glue this mulberry sheet, which I got this from Temu. And once this is dry, I will cut the sides. So once I'm finished cutting it, I will start to sand the sides using the Gator Sander from Amazon. I have this decorative sheet with the word love. This is from Hobby Lobby. I'll trace the arrow onto there, and then I will tear the sides, and it has to be smaller than the arrow. So I want the sides, the arrow itself, the sides of the arrow will show. Then I will dab this paint, Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel, onto the sides of this decorative sheet. Once finished, I will apply Mod Podge onto the back and glue it onto the arrow. I will be using Bare Dark Antique Wax to make this look dirty and distressed. And I have these rice papers with flower designs. I will trace this wooden heart. Actually, there are 3 wooden hearts here, and it came from Dollar Tree. It came with sticks on it, like a dowel or something, but I cut it. Then once I trace it, I am going to cut all of the hearts. Once finished, I will apply Mod Podge onto the hearts and stick one by one, glue one by one the rice papers. After drying, I will sand it again to get rid of the extra rice papers there. So once finished, I will have this Waverly Crimson. I just I drop a little bit of the Waverly ink onto there to darken the paints. Then I start painting the sides of the hearts using a foam brush so the paint will not bleed into the rice paper. I do the same thing onto the other hearts, the 3 of them. So once finished, I will also dab the paint onto the sides of the arrow. And I really love how it turned out. It's really very pretty. I see to it that it's totally covered. Then Waverly Cashew will be the next paint I'm going to use. I will dab this paint onto the areas, there are decorations there that I really don't want to be seen. So I just covered it with the Waverly Cashew to match with the color of these rice papers after I make them dirty using the antique wax. So you can see that it really blends so good this time. And I really love how it turned out. It's really very pretty. I love the antique wax. It came from Home Depot, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it. I'll do the same thing onto the other hearts as well. So once this is finished, I have this Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. I will dab it onto the sides of the heart because I want this really look vintage and very distressed. And as you can see, it really transformed well into vintage look, and I really love how it came out. I have this giant craft stick. I got this from Walmart. I just cut the edges there, the ends, and then I will apply the Waverly Cashew. If you're gonna make this kind of craft, it's all up to you what kind of paint you're gonna use for that giant craft stick. I am just comfortable using this. I am going to glue each one of the hearts together. And then glue the craft stick onto the back of the 3 hearts. So they will be attached together. So once this is finished, I will now start to just put some marks there because I will drill it. I am going to put some holes onto there because I will attach the arrow onto the hearts. And to attach them, I'll be using 16 gauge of rustic wire. This is from Etsy. Then I'm going to curl the edges so there will be no sharp edges, just to be on a safer side. And I'll do the same thing also on the other side. And it has to be both length of both rustic wire will be of the same length. Then I will attach this onto the arrow. And to make it safe, I will curl also the sides so there will be no sharp edges. I'm just using my pliers to do that, and I'll do the same thing also, the same process onto the other side. And it really looks so neat. I just love it. Now this time I'm showing you Bodabra. This is from Amazon. And I think Hobby Lobby also has this in the wedding section. I'll be using this piece of ribbon. I got this from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm going to make a very simple bow. Then on top of that, I will put another lace, which is, I got this from Temu, but I coffee stained it. If you want to know how I coffee stained it, I'm going to give you the grunge mix. Just drop me a message in the comment section. Then I am going to tie it once I am already happy with how it turned out. I'll tie it very, very tightly. Then I will glue it onto that area there. Then I have this key. I got this from Temu. I will paint this with a Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel and highlight it with a Pueblo by Folk Art to make it look rustic, and dry it. And while this is drying, I have this piece of scrapbook paper. I just cut it using this decorative pair of scissors. I got this from Michael's. I am going to spell out the word "Be Mine." It's really, really very romantic kind of craft, everybody. I love it. If you like to see more of my craft ideas, which I usually use budget-friendly supplies, please go to my main page. Please click the like. Please don't forget to follow. Please don't forget to share as well. And you can see I put the message there. And then I have this piece. It's a flower I got from Temu. I will just distress it a little bit. And then I will hang this key onto there. So like I said, everybody, if you like this, please don't forget to give me a follow so that you will be notified when I go live, and you will be updated with my future reels and craft. Please don't forget to like the video and give me a comment, a very nice comment, everybody. I hope you love this craft. It's really very pretty. I love it. It really turned out very elegant. And that's it. I just put the key there. I did not even glue it. I just hang it there. And this is the finished craft, everybody. It's more lovely in person. It's just very nice craft. It just came from materials that are inexpensive. So there's the word "Be Mine," and all the decorations, the rice papers that I put, they are just very nice and pretty. And look at the arrow. You can see the word love and how nice is the bow. It's very simple. I hope you love watching this video, and I hope you love this craft. And I hope again that you will give me a follow. Thank you all so much for watching. Very nice craft, everybody. Until next time, friends.